just flew in a Navy SEAL sniper to see what your AR-15 will do to a humanoid target at 1,000 yards. Guys, today on American Outlaw, what does your AR-15, 5.56, 223 do to a human target, fake target, it's fake, at 1,000 yards? Will it hit it? Will it destroy it? Is it terminal? You guys know what terminal ballistics are? Terminal ballistics are when it actually hits the target, what does it do? So what will it do at 1,000? Today, I brought with me my buddy Phil, the Navy SEAL. He doesn't like it when I do that. He doesn't. So if any of you guys are old former team guy buddies of his, I'm making him do this. Phil, tell everybody a little bit about your background.
Yeah, I spent 8 years in the Navy, all of it with SEAL team. I was a sniper, so this is kind of where I find my interest going now. I'm very curious to see, once we get past that 6, 7, get into that 8, 9, and 1,000, what this gun's gonna do shooting this ammo. Out to distance, we got a really good day though. It's like super calm wind, so we should be getting pretty good effects on target.
Yeah, I agree. Now, listen, he's famous because he was a top shot competitor. What season?
3 and 5.
3 and 5. 3 and 5. I Googled him and I saw him. He had shorter hair then. All right, guys, so let's talk about the equipment that we're going to use, okay? So we're using, this is a Cobalt Kinetics. The owners of Cobalt is a really good friend of mine, and I'm telling you, they make a fine, fine rifle. Full disclosure, in doping this gun out, putting the scope on, getting everything set up today, we've fired about 200 or 300 rounds of 77 grain Sierra Match King Mark 262. What do you think about this rifle?
It's really nice, and we were talking earlier, the repeatability that we're seeing at those longer distances is what I like to look for in it. We're not chasing what we're shooting at anymore, which is indicative of a very well-built rifle, good barrel, and most importantly is good ammo that we're shooting here. Before
we shoot the 1,000, we want to shoot it in an area that we know is kosher, right? Like we all believe it's going to stop our threat, okay? So remember, you don't necessarily, in a self-defense or WROL or whatever the reason that you would be doing this, you don't necessarily need to take their life. If you just hit them and take them out of the fight, it's a win, right?
Yeah, I would agree.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start at 6 because by the calculations on the calculator, and we've used 3 different calculators. We use this FX chronograph to get our ballistics, Utah Air Guns sent us. I'm gonna shoot the 6, and Phil's gonna spot for me because the better shooter should be the spotter. I'm gonna shoot the steel first so I can get the wind and move right over and shoot the humanoid target. I don't even know if humanoid's a word, so we made it up on the Outlaw channel. It might actually be a word though, I'm not sure. All right, here we go.
Glass.
Shooters up. Impact.
Hit, center mass, good shot.
I heard it hit him.
I heard that was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, good shot.
We got a hit on the left shoulder.
All right, guys, so 600. Let me show you what I practiced on, okay? It was this target right here, picturing 600, and you can see where I've been hitting this. And the reason I did the plates first, the reason we're gonna do the plates first every time is because we're just trying to judge the wind. And then I moved it over, and it looked like I hit him maybe in the right shoulder because he jiggled, but let's go see where we hit him. All right, 600 yards, 77 grain Sierra Match King. I think we hit him here.
Yep.
All right, so yes, this is the entrance and a small little entrance through the lung. And let's see if it came out the back. It didn't come out the back, but ooh, a little piece of frag came out the back. Look at that.
Yep.
The bullet is stuck in there. So it went all the way through his lung. What do you think, Phil?
You don't want to get hit there, even at 600. We didn't have a full exit, right? But we can see, this is kind of what's cool about him is like, Trey shoots and it just glances off this rib right here. Looks like the rib's cracked up higher, but once that round hit, that's where we got that frag, and that's what kind of shot out the back. So it is like super damaging. You can see what looks like a chunk of I don't know, that looks like the backside of the jacket there, and then we can see the slug here. So we had a little piece that ripped through here, and we got internal blood through the lung. Yeah. I actually expected it to go a little bit further into it, personally. Maybe if we didn't hit that rib and kind of slow it down so much.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if the rib kind of hit it. If your bullet hits something as it first comes out of the gun, it's better than as it's coming in. So I think it hit it and it deflected. But you can see that the bullet actually, this is a Sierra Match King, and people are like, it won't come apart, or it came apart. To me, this means the bullet did its job. I'm guessing if we could dissect this, his lung is blown to pieces. Yeah. And so at this point in time, at 600, I'm gonna tell you, this is an incapacity. You are done. You are not fighting me anymore. You're probably not gonna survive. This would be the one wound where you guys have all those really cool decompression needles inside of your tactical med kits. That's what you would need this for this shot right here.
Yeah, and we also, like, you hit him in pretty much that meaty part of the chest too. Say we go center sternum, like just below the sternum here, and go right into this little crevice here. We might get more travel, but we would probably lose that tumble of that round, which is ripping up in there, plus the frag that's going other places too. So, hey, I don't want that, you know,
no,
if I'm on the other end.
This to me is a solid hard shot. And this is, just to show you guys, the wind's probably doing between, I don't know, 5, 8, maybe gusting 10 sometimes. And so the wind is taking us all around out here. That's why I moved so fast over. And so I could have done better adjusting for the wind to hit center here. But at 600 yards, that is for sure a sub MOA gun, but it would normally mean this should hold a 6-inch group, which means I hit him in the chest. Yeah. This is doing better than that. This is doing more like 3/4, I think. Yeah. All right, let's do 7. So at 600, what we ended up seeing off camera was we hit 2 bones. We think that's the reason. So we hit the first rib bone, hit the back rib bone, 1 piece came out. So I'm gonna say 100%, 600 yards or 600 meters, this is 100% effective.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% effective. We're gonna do 700 now, and because we have a professional, we're gonna let Phil shoot. Top shot. Top shot at 700. All right, I'm on target.
And what was the
dope is, let me look, 6.7.
6.7.
I think the wind right there is almost nothing.
Yeah, it's really calmed down. So we almost got nothing going either way. Not even really a headwind anymore on us.
All right, here we go. On glass. Let's see. Let's go to the circle target to the right of the Sasquatch. The bottom one.
Yep.
All right. On glass.
Still good with no wind call.
I'm still good with maybe just favoring the left side. There's just a little mirage there.
Okay.
Ah, watch the trace right to the left side of it.
Okay.
All right. Oh, are you shooting right over the top of that target? Shoot the Sasquatch. You're going right over the top of it. Come down to 6'3".
6'3". All right, I'm going for the plate again.
All right, on glass. Right to the left side of the target. Woo, did you see that? Impact! All right, target. On glass. Same wind hold. I'm pretty sure you hit him. Oh, did you hear that thump? Nate, do we have a thump?
We have thumpage.
We have thumpage! Listen, when you shoot with a fucking professional, shit happens.
Well, that was a good wind call.
All right, guys, so look at the 700 right here. And Phil, this was his impact right here. I thought it was more center. For some reason, I almost think that now when I go back to when we were zeroing at the 100, I might have should have went over a 10th in the 0, which could be affecting this. But either way, could just be the wind. But this is the 700-yard target we're shooting at. And here is our guy, our humanoid. And we could hear it hit. And here it goes. Almost, look at that. This was mine at 6. This is his at 7. And it for sure breaks this rib. I mean, we are just hammering this guy's lung. See what it does as we spin around. Oh my gooseneck, look at that.
Yeah, that one's...
All right, that came out. So, that came out, right? Yep.
Yeah, something came out, whether it's bone fragment or
the bullet.
Yeah.
I see some bullet frag in there. But dude, I I don't know what came out.
Yeah.
Something came out, but that was blowing pieces out of him. And that completely broke his shoulder bone. So one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about was I did a video short the other day, and I said, hey, if you get shot somewhere, and you're gonna see a video about my buddy who did shoot himself in the leg, don't be making fun of him, he was a kid. But when I say that you may live through that, but your quality of life's never gonna be the same, this shoulder bone is shattered into pieces. From one shot at 700 yards, it's literally mush jello. So taking a shot here, even if you survived this, I doubt he would be using his right arm ever again.
So when we look at your initial shot at the 600 on that glancing blow off of the actual rib here, we saw more of that spread throughout the back, right? Like the jacket or this frag comes off the round. This goes center hit on the actual rib there. We didn't get as much splinter until it came out into this back shoulder bone as you had closer to that organ base,
yep.
You know, like within the lung itself. So it's super cool to see. Glancing shots with that 5.56 round can be like really bad.
All right, I'm gonna say at 700, I'm saying 100% effective. Yeah, I think if you get hit at 700 with a 77 grain Sierra Match King, coming out of the barrel over there at almost 2,700 feet per second, 2680, you're dead. Like, you ain't surviving that one.
Yeah, it's not good.
All right, here we go. I am gonna go to the 800 target, and I'm just gonna hold center for the first shot to get our dope.
Okay, on glass. All right, see your impact. Come right 1 mil, re-engage. Ooh, just off the right edge there, split the difference.
Again, off the right edge.
Yep. Same spot. That looked good. So that was a left edge hit. You want to send one more on the steel, just make a minor correction?
Yeah, here we go.
Just off the left edge. Just over the left top.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're chasing a little bit here. Same spot, left edge.
All right.
Too much to the right. We're going to chase this a little bit. This is where we're going to run into that. We're kind of maxing it out.
Nate, did it hit him?
Looked like it went just over his left edge.
Okay.
Yeah, negative.
That was a hit.
I heard it.
That was a hit? Okay, through the scope, I saw something hit the ground to the left
Yeah,
of it.
it looked like it almost like glancing blow maybe. I don't know if Nate wants to run out
It was
there.
impact, Nate?
Yes.
Phil and I were just talking. I thought it'd be good for you guys to listen in on this one. So we're at 800 right now. That's a long freaking way for a 5.56.
Yes.
In reality, I don't think I would take that shot unless I didn't have another choice.
Right.
And you might not have another choice. But one of the things you're talking about was chasing zero in the wind. Explain that to him.
Right. So we're starting to get into that sub range on that 5.56, even the 77 grain, right? Looking at the chronograph back there, and we can read that out, and we know that. So when we get even those slighter gusts, maybe we go from 3 to 6 to 7 mile an hour at that distance, it's going to start grabbing. So as I'm watching, spotting through the scope, what I'm looking for is the cut, right? Where's that round going towards the target, and where is it cutting, or where is it not cutting? That's what I'm kind of giving you a wind call off of. As that gust starts coming up, your second round on steel cut hard left. And you saw it, and so did I, so I give you a correction. Well, the wind drops out 2-3 mile an hour right there, and now we're just off the right edge. So that's what I'm talking when we're chasing, you know, those impacts at distance. It gets very difficult past, I would say, that 6, 7, 750.
Yeah, I feel like at 7 we read the wind very well and still
Yes.
hit. We had to make 2 or 3 shots, and then we did. At 6 we were just, it's money.
Yep.
7 a little hard. 8's pretty freaking hard.
Yeah.
Let's see what she did though. I want you to look at this real fast. 800, I don't even think you can see. 800 is all the way back there. Now, here's the piece of steel that we were shooting at to get those impacts. So about the size of a dude's chest. What you were seeing over here is when the wind was it just barely has to move. You can see that the wind is just barely moving here, and we're just chasing this, right? And the reticle's almost as big as this, so we're just chasing it, chasing it. All right, let's see what we did to Mr. Dummy. Hello, Mr. Dummy. Impact right through the shoulder. Look at that. right through his shoulder. All right, so that really wasn't a very good shot, but
Kind of cool to see this though. Like I know we don't have the bone there, right? So it's not hitting and stopping, but we can see like that expansion joint there. So not ideal, but it's not great, right? Like I wouldn't want it.
So guys, if you remember the way that ballistics works is it goes in, creates a wound channel, and then comes down. Look at this wound channel inside of his shoulder. So to everybody out there, this just drives me nuts when I hear so many people like, I'll just have my med kit when, you know, without rule of law happens. And look at that wound channel. Like if you took that shot, not only would that have went through your shoulder bone, but that wound channel right there, dude, that doctors would never fix that. But look at this thing, dude. It's just, wow, wonky, like, woo. You know what, kill no more. Look at that. Look at that. That's as big as my whole finger. That's a wound channel. It goes, yeah, look at that. Wow.
Okay, if you look like, as we see like more of the bleed come down, all of those actually were cracked at some point between your shot, mine, and then this one here. Something had cracked all 4 of those bottom ribs there.
Oh my goodness, I wonder if it was this impact.
I don't know, yeah, because like we looked at this here, we didn't have this much blood coming at the time of the internal bleeding, but yeah, that's super interesting to see this.
Right, we did not have, these were not broke until now. I don't understand, until this shot.
Yeah, maybe they just inertia tweaked it with a couple of these other ones damaged already.
I think you can see on camera how hard this bullet hits it, which is that goes to that hydrostatic shock that some of you guys say don't really exist. The hydrostatic shock, Roy Weatherby figured that out with the 257 Weatherby, that it's going so fast that when it hit an animal, it knocked it out. Whether it was a kill shot or not, it knocked it out. And that's what that new Army A1 round is doing. It's going so fast that if you take 2 of them, the Army says it has a potential of stopping your heart. So this may be hydrostatic shock. I don't know. One of you is a doctor. I'm not a doctor, but I guarantee you we have a YouTube doctor. Please come in there and tell us what this is. Why did these ribs crack? That's weird. It's weird. We are at 900 yards. You should be 11.2 mils up.
11-2.
All right, you see the 9?
Yes, sir.
Square next to the 9 to the left of it.
Yep.
All right, on glass.
On target.
Right over the top of it, half mil down.
Wind look good?
Wind looks good. It was 0-0 on the wind.
Okay.
Right over the top of it again. Come down 2/10. Right over the top of it again. Jeez. All right. I think you can come down 2 more tenths.
10-4. Literally.
On glass. I can see it just going right over the top of it. Impact! All right, on the target.
Okay, same wind hold, center.
Same wind hold, center. Whoa.
That was way short, wasn't it?
Was that short or did you hit it and it do something?
No, that looked way fucking short.
Hold on, wait a minute. What'd you say, Nate?
I'm pretty sure we got impact. Can you hold?
Okay, yeah, go see if there's impact. I thought that was an impact.
Okay.
I thought that was an impact. Because I was like, there's like, everything went and I lost the trace on the target. And then I saw the splash in front of it. I'm like, what? The pinnacle.
Yeah, I got like where the shadowing is out there, that looked like it was either straight in front or like way, and I'm talking mills ahead of it.
Mills ahead of it's what I seen. Go ahead, Nate.
Okay, I don't see the hit, but I watched it move. Let me look at the back. Oh man, like I don't know where the hit is, but I watched it move. You know what? I see the 4th one, another one in the shoulder. So if you want, send another one.
I'm wondering if the 0 is just a touch off.
Right. Because now we're starting to see it, that spread get a little bit more, you know, as we add 100 to each of them. All right, so I'm going to go just off left edge and try to go, or his left, our right.
Okay.
Try to get a center hit on him.
On glass.
Okay.
That was an impact, though. That was a first-round impact after a couple practice shots.
Yeah. All right, on target.
On glass. That did the same thing.
Yep.
All right, Nate, what do you see? Hey, just so you guys know, we have Nate hidden behind a berm. This is 100% safe. This is a controlled range, and he's hidden behind a berm. I'm pretty sure that hit it, didn't it?
I saw it move. I'm just looking for the impact. I'd say send another one.
All right, let's do another one. That had to do the same thing. Dude.
I'm getting the same report. So
Yeah.
I think what we're seeing is that hitting, and it's getting to that lower velocity, and it's just hitting and diving out.
So for sure, we hit in the shoulder right here. So this, if you want to come over here, check this out. It came out of the shoulder. Even look at that, man. I mean, that wound channel is all of your shoulder. Like, it just doesn't exist anymore. But what was weird to me is I thought we saw all three of those come out.
Right.
Did they come out the bottom? Oh, did they come out the bottom? It legitimately ripped his shoulder off at 900. All right, what's it gonna do at 1,000? What's your prediction?
If this is what we're getting at 9, I think we got to be face, head, neck to really see something like destructive. It's got to hit vitals. It can't be. We're losing so much inertia. I think if we hit arms at 1,000, it's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna be as debilitating as it was at 6, 7, and 8. Yeah.
Okay, well at 9, I'm gonna say it ripped this dude's shoulder off. I mean, look at that.
That's what I was like. I was talking back there. Like, we hit that same moon channel, and it just receiving. It's just blowing it out. It's actually kind of cool.
So, Phil, question.
Yes, sir.
When you were an active duty Navy sniper, what was your, like, I mean, I know you can't say, like, I wouldn't have taken a shot, but what, in your mind, what was your terminal range on a 5.56 14.5?
600 to 700 is, like, we're seeing it here right now, right? Like, that 600 is pretty good. 7, we start to have to deal with a lot more of the elements, and then 8, we're super calm out here today right now. We have no wind, no elements, and the rounds are flying pretty straight. 5 to 6 on a 14.5 all day. 7, start thinking about it. 8, now I'm really thinking about it. All right, Trey, you want to shoot the middle popper to give me a better idea of where you're at, or you want to go with the big guy?
Do you see the T-Rex arms up there?
Lucas is here?
No, man, the arms of that T-Rex.
Oh, the target. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. All right, let's shoot the little guy right next to it.
Got it.
All right, I'm gonna hold center just to see.
Okay, you're way high now.
Okay.
Yep. What's your wind call? Are you going center, right in the middle?
Center right now.
Okay, give me 0.2 to 0.4 off the right edge there. You make the call. 0.4 is going to give you a little of that right leading.
Off the right edge?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
Still way high.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Am I mil high?
Yes, almost exactly a mil. 3/4 of a mil high.
All right, so that 13.2 was right. That's
Yep.
what I remembered last time. Okay. I'm going to come 0.2 off the target again.
Okay. Just off the left edge, a little bit high.
Okay. I'm going to come down 0.1.
Give me 0.2 on the down.
0.2 on the down.
Yep, and then give me 0.2 extra to the right.
All right, here we go.
Ooh. Now see, this is what we did on that 9.
Yep.
So go center up on it and send it. Just off the left edge.
Oh, this wind. Okay, here we go. Let's just go out the target. Nate, did it move?
I did not see the target move.
Yeah, look.
I thought it did.
I saw the round kicked right hard. You see that?
Yeah, that's why I think it hit it. Nate, go check.
All right.
So we have to wait on Nate to go check. So here's what we're doing. Nate's behind a berm with binoculars, way out of the way of the firing where we couldn't hit him, just like F-class. If you guys have ever been to an F-class or a military pit, they've got a big pit, then the targets go up. He's behind one of those big berms, and he's looking with binoculars, so he's out of the range of any kind of problems that we might have. I felt like that hit it. I thought
That trace looked really good. It did. It looked real good, and we're kind of getting that same, where we see that deflection and that round is going to go one way or another. That's kind of what we saw. The only...
Okay, I found it. I found the hit.
Yeah, baby, got it at $1,000.
All right.
Woo!
Goodbye.
At $1,000 on the
shot.
first round, sucker. I mean, we practiced a couple times, but it was still the first shot at the dummy.
All right, we might. It's in his right left handle. So you hit him left and just above the belt line.
All right, let me send another one out of G-Note. Hey, let's let Phil send one out of G-Note.
I really want to go for a Domer Simpson, like so.
Do
bad.
it, try it. See if you can hit him in the head, bro.
What was your wind call there?
I was on his left shoulder.
Left shoulder, and we hit belt line.
On his side, his right shoulder. On our side, his right shoulder.
So
And we
his
hit
right
belt
belt
line.
line on low left. Okay, so we're about a half a mil, and you were right shoulder. All right, let's. I'm gonna come up 3-4. Okay, and then I'm going to hold just off that left shoulder.
All right,
See
on
if
glass.
we get a Domer here.
I got nothing.
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 Still nothing. Okay, let's come back down to that 13.
Okay, I saw the bullet kick.
Yep.
Had to have hit it right there. Nate, did he hit it?
I didn't see any movement. Let me check.
So whatever it's doing the last time, it didn't move for him. So early on, it really moved. Like, you can see it, but right now it's not moving. I did on the one that I shot earlier. I felt like I saw it move in my scope, and then I saw the bullet kick. Well, I just saw your bullet kick.
Yeah. We might be hitting those same channels again. Now it's just going straight through.
Yeah.
Like, we're not getting that penetration where it's turning the torso over, so... Or I just totally missed it. You know, that could also be...
Probably not.
2, 3, 4. Man, I'm counting 6 holes still. I'd say send another one. I'm not saying you missed. I don't see.
Yeah,
anything
that's what
significant.
you're saying, Nate. You told me I missed it.
Duh, Nate doesn't think he hit. All right, let Nate get back into position. I'm gonna adjust my scope where I'm not crosshairs on it and just see if I can see better like that.
Gotcha.
All right, I am on glass.
Definitely saw movement.
Oh, I didn't see any movement. Go take a look at it, Nate.
I heard some metal.
I thought I heard metal. All right, guys, my shot at 1,000 right here through the love handle. This is like Rambo 3, John Rambo, right there. Flume, flume, went through and through though, dude. Like, that's like through and through. That might be the only one that you're like, maybe I could survive that flesh wound and it doesn't hurt a lot. All right, where's the next one?
So this was initial shot.
Oh, my gooseneck. Look at that, dude.
Yeah, so we're just eating up his right lung today for whatever reason, I don't know. But we start to see more of this spillage, probably just from multiple impacts to that lung. But it looks like, did he even crack that rib there?
Dude,
I can't really tell.
look at that wound. That's a wound channel. Look at that wound channel in that. It came out. Dude, it exited.
Yeah, it did.
Dude, look at this. At 1,000, it went down, dipped through, and exited. Look at that.
It's like a magic bullet theory.
Wow, the magic bullet theory. Dude, at 1,000, this freaking bullet went in right here, and it actually looks like it looks like it's going up, and it came out right here.
So this was Trey's shot at 600, that slug.
Yep,
that
and
was
this
the
came out
initial.
at 600 too.
Yep, that was the frag. Then this was the 700 shattering that shoulder.
Yep.
And then at the 8 we went
8 here.
Yep.
9's here.
Yep, correct.
And then 9 was a center punch, and then 1,000 is here, through, and 1,000's here and through.
Correct.
All right, guys, listen. I think between Phil and I, Phil shot and called wind exceptionally good. Your experience as a Navy SEAL sniper, would this have killed this person?
I'm super impressed with it.
Me too, dude.
Yeah, that's like extremely impressive.
So to everybody who says a 5.56 won't do it at 1,000 yard, science has proven that not only will it do it, it'll break your freaking rib bone and come out the other side, or it will flat John Rambo you. For you kids who haven't seen Rambo 1, Rambo 2, Rambo 3, Rambo 4, Rambo 5, I think they're making Rambo 6. And then you need to watch Rocky. But dude, I'm telling you, not only are we capable right here, now we're at like 3,800 feet elevation right now. So, if you're at sea level, you might not be able to do this. Mm-hmm. If you're a little higher in the mountains, this might be a little easier for you to do. But I felt like we had very repeatable hits with that rifle at 1,000.
100%. Yeah. I mean, so looking back at just shooting each yard line, we had a first round impact once it was dialed off steel, right?
Yep.
Like, hey, get a good wind call, transfer over, send it. Every round was a first round impact outside of when I went for this guy. And that's another point, is like shooting for this is extremely difficult at distance, even on a stagnant target like standing here. We have so much more like deviation laterally that we can aim for. So yeah, super cool though.
Yeah, guys, I'm impressed. Cobalt Kinetics, thank you. Matt asked us, what are the, you know, back in the day, it was the ABCs of AR-15s, Armalite, Colt, what was the other one?
Bushmaster.
Bushmaster. And I told him, I was like, dude, when I was growing up, it was only Colt. And Bushmaster was like, you were the broke guy. But now, I'm going to tell you right now, the ABCs, I don't know where you put your ABCs, but I put Cobalt in there with them.
Yeah, this is great. And like as you look at our grouping even out to distance, so we're holding that same thing here. At our different distances, we have like a 4-shot group right here.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about this 4-shot group. And then if you look right here, it's really, this is a 4-shot group, but this is pretty close. Like,
right.
Guys,
cool.
5.56 with a 77 grain, you got to shoot the right bullet, is 100% deadly at 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
Bro, there's T-Rex arms.